slut toy.
Instagram Reels. Good or bad? So my Instagram Explore page is mainly music based. Shocking, I know. But that comes with a lot of positives and negatives. There's a stigma of Instagram Reels music. I don't know if that's something you guys have heard of. It's probably something you guys have come across, but it's something that I wanted to discuss really quickly because it's been on my mind. Before we do that though, let me introduce myself. Hi, welcome or welcome back. I'm Sanchi. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about music and music related things. And today's music related thing is obviously Instagram Reels music. So if that is something that you seem to be into, or if you're just into music in general, I implore you to like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, and follow all my socials so you can stay up to date with me and all my musical thoughts. Now that we got all that out of the way though, let's get into the actual video. So what is the genre of Instagram Reels music? Because it's very specific. It's not just music that we find on Instagram Reels, of course. There is good music to be found on Instagram, which I will get into in a minute, but I do get a lot of my music recommendations from Instagram itself, which is shocking, I know. I don't just have this intrinsic knowledge of music out there, but it is learned from a lot of other people. But in the search for good music, we will come across the inevitable. And now this is something that's been like on my mind for a while because bad music has existed for a while, but I haven't really talked about it yet because I don't know if I'm being rage baited or not. Like, I don't know if the reels that I played in the intro, of course, or just like that bad music in general. I can't tell if they're being serious and that's the actual music that they make, or if they're doing it for likes and comments. And I don't know if I'm falling for that rage bait because holy do I fall for rage bait. I'm probably like the most gullible person alive, I'm not gonna lie. Especially when it comes to like rage bait online because I just don't know. What can I say? I'm just so pure of heart. I think that everyone else is too. But it's, again, this horrible music. I don't want to say horrible, I don't want to be mean, but this like Instagram Reels music, which just, why does it sound like that? That's my question. Why do they do that? Is it on purpose? Instagram Reels music consists of just like, usually it's just horrible lyricism that makes absolutely no sense. That is like the main gist of it. Either the horrible lyricism that doesn't make any sense, or just really weird visuals, or just like millennial core. I don't want to say millennial core because it's not like that one song You'll Be Married in the Suburbs, not like that, or not like Alex Warren music, but millennial in like cringe to an extreme degree, if that makes sense. There's something about it. You'll know it when you see it, but there's like a twang to it that's just like the wrong frequency, and it's itching that part of my brain that doesn't need to be itched, so it just feels weird, you know? And it's strange and it pisses me off, and I want to know if you guys feel the same so that I know that I'm not being rage baited. Because the thing is, like, I understand wanting to get that bag. I understand wanting to get those interactions. But would you really, as an artist, I want to know as an artist because I'm not an artist, I want to know, would you really give up like your internet dignity for that? Because there's some artists that make, or at least used to make decent music. I can name a couple artists who I've seen on my Instagram Explore page who used to make decent music, or do make decent music, or at least I thought their music was good at one point in time. But now, there's something that's like ever so slightly off. And it's usually these artists that are like pop punk or like punk rock or that kind of genre and vein where they appeal more to this teenage demographic of like alt people who are looking for new music. Because oh my god, every single day there's this new alt band that pops up out of nowhere, this new alt artist that pops up out of nowhere. which is fine. That's not the point of this. And it's these artists that are kind of like coming out of nowhere where I'm like, what did I just watch? What did I just listen to? What did I just give 30 seconds of my attention to? And more than anything, it just confuses me because I know that these artists are capable of making good music because there's no way that you can make something so bad and annoying without knowing how to make something good. It's like having that strange ability to get every single question wrong, because to get every single question wrong, you need to know what the right answer is so that you don't pick that answer. Similarly, you need to know how to make good music to not make that good music and purposely make that bad music. Do you guys catch what I'm saying? And it's these artists which I know they're capable of making good music, and I know that Instagram is capable of showing me good music. Because like half of the artists that I listen to right now I found on Instagram. So I'm like, why isn't my explore page showing me that good music again? Because I swear for the past like 3 days it's just been Instagram Reels music, and it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. I love finding new artists. I love finding new artists on social media, especially on Instagram and TikTok. I love it when their videos come across my feed. That's how I found a lot of artists I listen to now. It's how I found the 2 recent artists that I just did interviews with. So I want to believe in the algorithm to show me good material. But like, do you guys understand where my frustration is coming from? And I just want to know, is this some sort of echo chamber I'm in? Because I know it's not, because I've seen the likes on those reels and I've seen the comments on those reels, so I know I'm not alone. And I know that other people are seeing what I'm seeing too, but I need to know, is this for real? Is this serious? Are people actually listening to this music? Do people actually genuinely stream this music? Because if so, we need to have a larger discussion about why are you listening to bad music when you can just come to me and I will give you a recommendation. More than that, why are you subjecting yourself to that willingly? Who is actually listening to this music? And that gets me to another point of something which I'll probably talk about later on with these like industry plant artists, not even industry plants, but it's like, who is listening to this music? How is this artist charting? Because I've never once heard of people talk about a certain artist. Like there's this certain artist right now. I think her name is Jessie Murph. I think it's Jessie Murph. She's like this tiny. She's kind of giving like Amy Winehouse-y, but she's doing it all wrong. And she just had this album come out, and I just heard a song of her called like 1964, I think. 1964 or 1984, something like that. And I don't know if you guys have seen it. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but she's like chart topping right now, which amazing. Good for her. I'm so happy for her. And then I listened to her album and I was like, oh, so this is the album that's on the top of the charts right now. Who is listening to that? I like to think that I'm very well versed in the music scene. I listen to all different kinds of artists. I listen to pop music, I listen to alt music, I listen to rock music, I listen to rap music, I listen to country music at times just so I can say that I'm well versed, right? I like to at least give everything a shot. Doesn't matter if I'm gonna like it or not, at least I can say that I've listened to it, at least I have something to talk about. But that brings me to the point of who is actually listening to and enjoying this music. Because if you read the damn lyrics of that song, who is willingly putting that in their ears? I just have a lot of questions about it. A lot of unanswered questions, a lot of questions that I want to bring to you guys so that we can discuss it together, so that I know I'm not alone in thinking this, because I feel like I'm going insane. All of that to say, what is up with Instagram Reels these days? What is up? What is happening? What is happening to music? Is all music just going downhill because of short form content? Is that something we should probably discuss a little bit further if you guys are interested in that? Because I do think that short form content has really deteriorated the quality of music that musicians are making lately, especially with the introduction of TikTok and Instagram Reels and just sort of searching for that 15-second virality of a song. So instead of actually putting an effort into a whole song, they're just like, oh, let me make a good chorus or a good bridge that'll go viral. I don't know, man. I don't know. These are just some thoughts I've been having. These are some thoughts I wanted to relay over. I want to see if anyone else is having these thoughts, of course. Let me know what y'all think. This is just like a little itty bitty video because I'm about to be on vacation. This is also the filler video. The Vanisher video is coming soon. I have a lot left to research. I feel like I've been going insane over the album. I know some other people have done breakdowns of the album. Mine is coming soon. All of my thoughts will be coming soon. I don't know when soon is. Hopefully after this video comes out will be my Vanisher video. I hope, I think. I'm gonna try for that, but the album is just absolutely consuming my mind right now, as have been Instagram Reels, as we can tell. But that is all I have to say for today, at least. I hope you guys like my little rant. Please comment every thought that you've ever had about Instagram Reels music below so that I know I'm not going insane. Okay, that's all I have to say. Bye!